Look who I picked up. My mom. How are you?
I'm great.
We just had dinner, and I was driving. We were driving back from. How exciting is this? John in New York is saying, "How exciting is this?" We were driving back from dinner, and I had this thought. You know who Jerry Seinfeld is?
Yes.
Jerry Seinfeld does this show. Like he used to have the Seinfeld show, but now he does this show called like Comedians in Cars or something like that. And I thought maybe I can start something. I'll start my own series, and we'll call it Mom in Cars. Okay? So maybe I'm starting something now where people around the world are going to start just taking their moms for drives and just talking, you know?
And then
So
leaving for another 2 or 3 years?
and then leaving for another 2 or 3 years, something like that. But you watch some of my videos, don't you?
Yes.
And it's got to be, I would think that as a parent, to see your son on the other side of the world, in Australia, of all the places, of just to see your son, that's got to be something, to watch your child like you watched me,
Why
on
don't
the
you
other side of the
tell
world.
why don't you tell them when I turn your videos off and why I turn them off?
Oh yeah, because of the bickies, right?
The
Let me hear you.
munching.
Let me hear you say. Let me hear you say, "Good day, mate."
Good day, mate.
Oh, look at that. She did. So that's where the good looks come from. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Thank you. You know. But anyway, no, seriously, the what an opportunity this is to do a show with my mom in the car.
New
Hello
text
from
message from plus one four
uh,
four zero two
somebody
nine four
texted me.
five eight eight eight.
So
New text message from plus one four four zero two nine four five eight eight eight.
I think that every time somebody, this is amazing. Mike says this is amazing. Mom in cars.
Why don't you
So
have them guess how old your mother is?
how old? Well, how old do you think this lovely lady is next to me? I'm going slow because I don't want my phone to drop. But let's see. So I just turned 38, right?
Oh,
You laugh. I used to laugh,
I didn't teach you
you
to
know?
lie.
No, if I'm not mistaken, she could pass as your sister. Oh, somebody said, who is it? Somebody said you're 89. 89?
Who said that?
I don't know. Somebody said 89.
Was that a relative?
Somebody said 85. Now somebody said 85. Oh, I'm holding up traffic here.
I talked to somebody today. I called to make an appointment, and they thought I was 60.
That was somebody from Ireland, right? You
Yes.
called and you got somebody from Ireland. Now John says 79. I think John is a good Catholic man. I think John is from New York or New Jersey or something like that. And John and I we go way back. Speaking of going way back, you know what I often tell people is that my mother raised, the phone's almost going to drop here. I will tell people oftentimes that my mother had 5 kids under the age of 5
5
at
and 4
one
years.
time.
5 and 4 years.
You had 5 children in 4 years. I mean, how is that even physically possible?
And then I had 6 more after that.
You had Tom, big of from, I don't know, something on there. If this COVID thing is all over, maybe you could go down to Australia with me. You would probably fit right in. We'd have to get you a Croco Mamo hat. I mean, we have the Croco Tomo hat, so we'd have to get the Croco Mamo hat.
Well, I have
You
the
know?
little bear now.
Now, where is that little bear? It's in
He's
your
Walker.
it's in your walker. But
Koala bear.
but anyway, no, but seriously, you raised it's phenomenal. I mean, the fact that you had 4 children and five children in 4 years. I mean, we're going through a lot of traffic here, folks. I need to pay attention. I'm not sure which way to go. You know, people.
You gotta go that way. Go this way. Go ahead.
People. Now we're going north. Okay. People are always telling me where to go, but it's not necessarily, you know, on the road. Now who's calling? We got a call coming in now, but I'm gonna decline that. But this is working out pretty well, Mom in Cars. You know, I mean, it really is. You look good on camera. But anyway, back to that. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I look back on that. I look back on growing up, and I'm just amazed that you had the, I don't know, would you call it stamina, strength, maybe the strength to raise 10 children. It's amazing.
Well, with each pregnancy, I said, God's will be done. And
God's will be done.
So God helped me.
And you know what Dad used to say, and I'm sure that you would agree, we all turned out okay. You know? I mean, when you think about your children, you know,
He always took his picture out, didn't he?
yeah, he always took out his picture, and he used to tell people that they all turned out okay, you know, and that's quite an accomplishment for a man and a woman to have 10 children and not have any of them end up in someplace that they shouldn't be, you know. That is quite an accomplishment. Now we're getting lost here, Mom.
No, we're not.
Huh? You know where we are?
Yeah.
What is this, a Catholic school?
No.
Huh?
No.
Where are we? Oh, we're coming into Willoughby.
Yeah, this is downtown.
I kind of know. We're in downtown Willoughby. Willoughby is a historic place. So you are from you're from Cleveland, Ohio, right?
We're in Cleveland Heights.
Born in Cleveland Heights. And I was just told that you have 3 grandchildren living in Cleveland Heights to this day. I was told, somebody was honking. I hope they weren't honking at me.
No, they were honking at them going across the street.
Oh, they were honking at them. Okay, but anyway, so you grew up here. What year were you born?
1931.
1931 in so you were born just during the Great Depression? The Great Depression was in 29. Well, the stock market crashed in 1929.
Yeah.
You know, and then I guess that
I was born on my father's 30th birthday.
And your his name was Richard, wasn't it?
Richard Jerome Sawhill.
And your mother's name was Madeline?
Madeline Frances McMillan Sawhill.
What is one of your, as you look back over your earliest years, what's your earliest recollection from growing up in Cleveland? I mean, how far back? Can you remember when you were like 6 years old or
yeah.
What share a memory of your take us back to when you were growing up in
Well,
Cleveland.
I remember one thing was my father was taking pictures one day and he put me between my 2 brothers and he said I was the rose between 2 thorns.
That would have been Dick and Bob.
Yeah.
Right? And both really, really, really good men. And then you married Dad when you were how old?
24.
24. You were young. You were young when
I
you married.
graduated from college in 53.
Okay.
Worked as a home economist for the gas company. And met
a home economist for the gas company. What did you do as a home economist for the gas company?
sold gave demonstrations.
Excuse me, are we going to take a right?
You can.
Now, you know what we could do? There's this other late night talk show host, and he puts on music and they sing. You know?
I draw a line there.
We could do some Madonna.
Oh,
You know who Madonna is?
of course.
Yeah, we could do you know
Pick
mom
anybody.
mom in cars, you know? Mom in cars, and then we could put on some music and we could do like a oh, I don't know. But when you were growing up, did you like to dance? Were you a dancer? You were? So you grew up in your teens, when you were a teenager, World War II was going on.
World War II was in 41. I was 10 years old.
You were 10 years old.
Then
Do you have much recollection of the war years?
Oh, yes.
You do. Were not that you, I don't know that you could compare it, but the times that we're going through now, the times that the world is going through now with the, you know, with the pandemic and in the United States in particular, you know, the challenges the United States are facing. As you look back over the course of your 89 years, was there ever a time that there seemed to be so much, I don't know.
New text message from +14402945888.
You're probably
New text
quickly-
message from
Oh.
+14402945888.
who's texting us?
Oh,
The steakhouse.
telling us that
Our table's ready. Our table's ready. We were going to have dinner at where was it?
Texas Roadhouse.
At the Texas Roadhouse. I wanted to go to the Outback. I said, Mom, please, let's go to the Outback. And she said, I think that she thought that I was talking about like down to Australia or something like
No,
that. But
I love the Outback, but
uh-huh.
I thought it was closed. I thought they closed it.
Mm-hmm. So
Going out here in Menor.
yeah, but in your years, as you look back over the course of your lifetime, is there have you ever experienced a year like we've experienced this past year?
No.
But you haven't, huh? With the mask, with all the other stuff going on, it's unlike anything, huh? So, what was I going to ask you? Maybe I should ask these people if they have any questions. These are the people that are usually out. You know, usually you're there and not here.
That's right.
You know, usually you're there. Does anybody out there have a somebody should have a question for my mom as we work our way back to her place. You live in Mentor, Ohio.
That's right.
Right? Mentor, Ohio. But somebody out there should have a question for you, I would think. You are very lucky, Tom. That's what somebody said. North America still looks very chilly. I know, look at her all bundled up, you know?
Well, it was in the 70s this week, and now all of a sudden it's in the 40s.
Yeah. So, anyway, but, you know what's interesting is that I could, you know, given a little time, if I stayed around for a few days, I could maybe make you a YouTube star. You could have your own YouTube channel, Mom.
I don't
Every
think so.
morning you could wake up, you know, have your little coffee. And what do I say when I have my coffee? What's the first thing I say?
That's good.
Yeah. Ooh, that's good. There's a good question for you. I don't know. It might be a little bit of a challenging question. Somebody out there wanted to know if you've had any regrets. You look back over the course of your lifetime. Have you had any regrets? Everybody said, and
Well,
I've had you know what go ahead.
regrets in some at the time it was a regret, but my life unfolded after that, and so I couldn't say it was a regret now.
Mhm.
It's when I was in Connecticut going to college, just absolutely loved it, and got a letter, because everything was done through snail mail then. Got a letter from my mother telling me that I wasn't going back next year because I liked it too much.
Oh, now somebody else is calling. I don't know who. You know, they're calling me because they want us to. They're wanting us to come in for our table, but anyway. So you know well, I'm not gonna. I've talked about my regrets before, But so how come you don't like me with the bicky, crunching the bicky? What's up with that? Oh,
It's always been a pet peeve. It's driven me crazy. People talking with their mouth full or making noise with their food or
oh no, somebody just asked a real tough question.
what?
They wanted to know if I was a good child. They wanted to know if Tomo was a good child because they said that they probably bet that I was quite the handful.
That must have been somebody that knew you.
I don't know.
Was that an appropriate answer?
Was I quite the handful?
I'll let Tom answer that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll take was it the fifth?
The fifth. She's gonna take the fifth on that. But anybody else have a question out there for Mom? This is good. Mom and cars. I mean, I actually love it. There are 39 people out there watching us right now.
Why do you say mom and cars? Why can't you just say mom and son?
Because they do a whole show on. Jerry Seinfeld does a whole show called Comedians in Cars or something like that, or comics. I don't know what the name of his show is, but he'll drive around with different celebrities in the car. What is your mom's favorite part of the United States? I know what that is.
What?
Your favorite part of the United States? Well, when we took that road trip some years back, I'm going to make a stop here. When we took a road trip sometime back, you loved Wyoming, right?
But my favorite part of the United States is New England.
Oh, New England.
I love New England.
So she likes New England. Maybe I'll send you, when I get out to Wyoming, maybe I'll send you a buffalo chip.
A buffalo chip?
Yeah, I'll send you a buffalo chip. You know what a buffalo chip is?
No.
You can use it as a paperweight.
Oh, okay.
They'll have buffalo chips laying all around in the field, droppings. I love the Northeast too. My dream is to go there, somebody wrote. Not nice, Tom. Somebody said not nice. But anyway, any other questions out there? 43 people now are watching us. We're almost as popular as Skip Smith. I mean, we are. If we get we're up to 44 people right now. But Skip, what do you think of Skip Smith? I give Skip a lot of, whatever. But
I like Skip Smith.
You like, but Skip is kind of grumpy.
No, he's not.
Skip is a.
A saying that's very important in life, I think. Accept people where they are, not where you want them to be.
Oh, okay. Accept people where they are, not where they want them to be.
Not where you want them to be.
It'd be an interesting video. I'm going to stop here and I got to run into Best Buy for just a moment. What would be a really interesting video is to let you drive this big truck the rest of the way. What do you think of Skip Smith putting up with your son? That's what somebody says. What child was the easiest to potty train? Oh yeah. You look back over the children.
You know what?
Was one of them easier than another to potty train?
Kathleen.
Kathleen was the easiest to potty train. Really?
One day she brought me a little pair of pants and wanted them to put on, and that was it.
No kidding.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? You know what one of my fondest memories is? I want to test your memory, okay? One of my fondest memories of childhood was on our birthdays. You used to let us choose what you were going to make for dinner. Okay?
I always used to decorate you a cake, too.
And you would decorate the cake. You used to decorate cakes really well, but what did Tomo on September 26th, what did Tomo always want you to make for dinner? Do you remember?
Tuna fish casserole.
Ooh, that was one of my favorites. It was either a toss-up between tuna fish casserole or beef stroganoff. Ooh, I love the beef stroganoff. What about, let's pick somebody else. Do you remember, did Carol have a favorite?
Oh, I know something. It's interesting. Your brother Michael, do you know what his favorite sandwich was?
Oh, that's Mustard sandwich.
Yep.
Just nothing else, right?
That's right.
Just mustard.
Yep.
That's all he would want. It's just a mustard sandwich. Just slap the mustard on it, right? I wonder if he still has mustard sandwiches to this day. I wonder if he goes into Subway and he says, just give me a bun with some mustard on it. Yeah, he might. I don't know. But do you remember any of the other child's favorites? Was there something that you used to make? I remember you used to make pizza for us. And that was like an all-day thing.
Do you remember when I fried chicken all day? I made the chicken because this was for 12 people, remember?
Uh-huh.
And sat down and everybody complained about it. I picked up everybody's dinner and threw it out and went on strike.
I thought you fed it to Duffer.
No.
You threw it out?
Yep.
You threw all the chicken out?
Yep. All the food, all the meal.
Really? I don't remember that. I must have been pretty small. Do you remember the time I went down into the basement and I got a step and I got up and I reached in and I got all the goldfish and squeezed them one by one?
No.
You don't remember?
No.
You don't remember that? Oh boy. But anyway, all right, folks. So you've had a chance to let's see, there's some more comments. I wonder how many people are watching us now. I wonder if Skip Smith is watching us. Are you? Let's see here. Your mom is the best. Bless. What does this person say? Let's see. Your mom is the best. Bless the two of you and your family. And then somebody says, are we really sure Tom is really completely potty trained? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Love you, Tom. I don't know who that is saying that. Your mom is a saint putting up with all of this YouTube live stuff. Kudos to her. She is awesome. I didn't tell my mom that we're live, okay? I just said, Mom, I just want to do a video and kind of, have something to remember, this special evening that we shared together. No, but what do you think of the whole YouTube thing? I mean, you
I like YouTube.
You do like YouTube.
I every morning when I get up, I say my rosary and my chaplet, and then I turn on
Tom TV.
an app on YouTube and go to Mass from Ireland.
Oh, you do?
Port Louise, Ireland.
Okay. I've been to Ireland. I spent my 50th. I spent my 50th birthday in Ireland, as a matter of fact. But yeah, fantastic.
Okay.
That is awesome. All right. Anyway, folks, listen, we got 50. We broke 50. That's a record for me. Okay. I've never broken 50.
Oh,
so
you have to.
No, I haven't broken 50 live at one time. I'm feeling like Skip Smith. Does she ever actually watch your stuff or just Skip Smith?
I watch both of them.
All right, folks. Have a good night, okay?
Bye-bye.
Take care. See you later.